Oh, test me, test it, 1, 2, 3, test it, 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Okay. Goddamn. First pull. This was supposed to be a test video. This is supposed to be a summoning video. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's formally reintroduce this video. Hey everyone, how's it going? BlueRiser here. Today we're covering Epic 7 for AppCast. Originally, I was going to do a summon video for Dizzy, and then I was going to do an AppCast episode. I've been playing this game for a bit of a time, like around 3 months, I would say, around that time span. And so far, I've really been enjoying it. I do think it's kind of a slower burn, but we'll talk about that a little later. Overall, what I want to do in this game is kind of give you my impression after these 3 months since I've been playing for so long. Most of the time when I play these games and do a video on it, I play for around 2 weeks to 3 weeks and then I give my opinion. But this one I've been playing for long term. Now I don't log in every single day, but I do every so often. And in recent events we have a Guilty Gear collab event and I've been logging in almost every single day. Maybe I missed 1 or 2 days. But I just want to get to the greatest draw about Epic 7. Is its presentation. Right now, look at this. This is our main hub, right? You've got stuff moving around. You got your character sitting in your seat. This is your current team. This is my current team right now. And then everything you need is pretty much right here on the screen. You can open this tab. You've got other stuff all around the place. But for right now, everything you need is right here. It's just right here. I think I really want to get into gameplay first. So we're going to go ahead and go to the Guilty Gear collab event. Now here's the Guilty Gear collab event. So far, it's been a very slow burn for me. Most of the events really have been, but we're gonna try Bikin's story. We're gonna do a few maps, just a little bit, just to get a little taste of it. I just got Dizzy, so I want to try her out. So her team, like the team she's on, has less power than normal. So let's choose. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna really use them. So here, this is right before you start the quest. It tells you a bunch of stuff. It tells how hard it's going to be for you. You know, it shows you what kind of drops you can get. I think that's pretty reasonable for any game like this. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the main gameplay aspect of the game. You can slide to one side, slide to the other side. There are other maps where you can fully explore, which are really cool. So this is battle.
After looking at me, you still want to fight?
Okay, so every character has 3 skills. Some characters only have 2 battle skills and 1 passive skill. But for this case, we have Ren here who has 3 battle skills. You tap on them and you can choose different skills. Some skills affect your party, other skills affect the enemy. So for these 2, they attack the enemy since they're highlighted. This one affects our party since they're not. The enemies are not highlighted. For now, we're going to go with this one. If you want to know what the skill does, you can hold it and it'll tell you what it does. So we're going to go for this guy right here. Game has nice animations, character animations I should say. Like I thought Fate Grand Order sprites were really good. This is like another level. So I'm a fire type, so I'm not really going to do well. I can switch out one of my characters for my friend characters. So here we're going to use this guy. Go ahead and attack. And then characters can follow up too. So I have not seen any of these skills. A lot of the characters, at least I believe 4-star and 5 stars, just those 2, have these special ultimate skills, which have these cinematic, you can just see for yourself. Here, I'll show you it. It's so crazy. Yeah! That's so freaking cool. Here's another one. I like Charlotte. She's been one of my mains for a while now. You guys should be dead. There you go. Alright, let's keep proceeding. Here, touch that. Get some money, I guess. Next battle. So we can use... I don't actually want to use it right now. We'll just keep on attacking. If you want, you can do auto combat. I'm just going to attack first. Here. And then tap these to make sure characters don't use skills. If you want them to use skills during auto combat, you can press this little thing right here and they'll do it. So you can control auto combat to a certain degree. I just preferably use it when it's boring grinding. But like on story missions and like harder missions, it's obvious you probably want to play on not auto. But it's nice that auto is there. and that is not a full auto game. Hey, look, bookmarks. That's the summoning currency. All right, now we finally come to the boss. Good enough. Let's actually use her skill now. I just want to show off some more of the animations. It's so nice. They're so nice. I might after this battle, I'll show you some clips of the other animations. We're gonna go ahead and use his. Bam, see? Like that. So many characters have cool things like that. Let's increase Dizzy strength. There you go. We are buffing up, huh? Let's go for this. Yes, show it, Charlotte. I actually kind of want to show hers, but we probably won't have time. Yeah, we won't. Yep, go ahead. Nope, and that's it. Great. And then it's very important to note that characters do get experience in battle. So you don't have to rely on some sort of item that boosts character experience. Yes, those are better for leveling up characters, but general gameplay does level up your characters. Harder missions do obviously give more experience, which is a good thing. And then when it comes to the end of the battle, you have MVPs. Like here's your battle results. Who did the most damage? We can check the attack. Who did the most offensive stuff? Who did the more support stuff? But I believe if your character, so like right here, Charlotte has max and Ren also has max level, right? They don't get experience, but the experience they get would be transferred over, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. I remember seeing a video, but I don't remember how exactly it was told. They say it's good to have some max level people on your team if you want to grind like experience for other characters. Oh, there's an urgent mission. Let's go ahead and jump over there. We can just show off some more gameplay. I mean, so far, this is one of the most high quality smartphone games I've played. Like in recent times. It's so high quality. It's kind of crazy. Let's attack this one. Like, I was surprised when I started playing and then I saw like the character animations, all that kind of stuff. Like this, I've played games with this kind of aesthetic before and they just felt hollow. But this doesn't feel like that at all. Oh, it was an AoE attack. I never noticed that. Let's go ahead and use this one. I'm very happy that it's dubbed too. Like, I have nothing against Japanese dubs, but like I do appreciate when we actually have English dubs in games. It's very nice. So sometimes you can see stuff like this. Touch that. Got it. Let's keep moving.
I'm going to win this one.
Maybe so.
I'm cheering you all on. Do my best.
Soothing right here. She's one of my favorites because she has an ability that causes bleeding. Well, most of her attacks cause bleeding. And bleeding is pretty overpowered when you get it to a high enough level. Let's go ahead and do this one. Let's go for that. I didn't even need to attack him because he had so much bleed stacked.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, this one.
I'll fight with all my strength.
Oh yeah, Suni has one too. Let's show off her little cinematic.
You just give up.
Some of them are far more simpler than others.
そう。喧嘩なんて退屈ですよね。
Yes.
The lady of the swamp has arrived.
Oh, cool. I can do it. So here, this is Charlotte's, and she has a little charge bar. When her charge bar is full, her special changes. It has a different animation, and it does extra damage. Okay, let's keep moving.
Aren't you looking at me? You still want to fight?
So I want to tag out. I just want to show these other characters out. He's got one as well. You can burn, enhance the power. There you go. Pretty cool, right? Let's go ahead and use Dizzy's for this final one. If none of you played Guilty Gear, that's I forget what they call it. I'm not the hugest Guilty Gear fan, to be honest. I did play a lot of their games. It feels weird not to call myself a huge fan when I probably bought at least 60% of the Guilty Gear games out there. I recently bought Xrd. Yes, Xrd, right? But I'm no good with Dizzy. I'm no good at all with her. Okay, so now that I've shown off pretty much the best aspect of the game, the gameplay, and the aesthetic of it, just the look, the feel of combat, it's all very great. I'm surprised they nailed it so well. For a game that's not really an action game, you know, still a turn-based game, the pacing of fights never feels too slow. Now, to be honest, I'm still a scrub at this game. I don't feel like I've hit harder level content at all, seeing how some CP levels can get to like 170,000, I believe. And you know, I could go through every single little aspect of the game, but I don't think it's necessary. I actually advise you to check it out yourself. Now, be warned, it is a big game. It's around 2 gigabytes on my tablet right now, so be sure to have some space. I would say at least 3 to 4 gigabytes, just in case, especially for like future updates and stuff like that. The only other topic I can really talk about is monetization and how much premium currency you really get over a course of time. Now, for me, I have 300 right now, and I built that up in the past, I would say 2-3 days. Shouldn't have taken too long. Let's go over here to the shop. Right here, now for a full multi, we don't really do multis, but let's say for 10 summons, you have to pay $30. I think that's too steep of a price. I think $15 is a better price. But whatever, I don't feel like I ever need to buy this stuff. And then they have a bunch of packs. I'm not really against it. I don't really advise buying them. If anything, I think the really cheaper things like welcome packs and stuff like that are totally fine if you're just starting out and you want a little bit of a kickstart. But just be aware that kickstart will die off pretty quickly. Especially with 10 Covenant bookmarks, 90 Sky Stones, 100,000 gold, and like 2 penguins. The penguins are the experience things, by the way. That's not really getting you very far. I feel like the welcome pack should have been a bit bigger than this. Whatever. So as far as monetization goes, it is, I feel like, asking for a bit too much. But then again, what is the true value of a free game, you know? I don't know how many hours these people worked on these character animations, which, by the way, look at this girl. She's moving around, she's all happy, she's just having a good time. I do enjoy that a majority, and I mean a majority of characters are animated in this way. Or at least I should say their portraits are. So much work was put behind this game. I do find it a bit weird that you can't use your premium currency to directly summon. You have to buy Covenant bookmarks. It's a bit weird. I don't like it per se. I do just enjoy using, not even enjoy. I'd rather just use my premium currency to summon. It's not that big of a problem. I've gotten used to it. Then you have a bunch of other stuff where you can trade in-game items and stuff like that. Not really important. You'll figure that out on your own if you check the game out. I think one of the better ways to get the Sky Stones, the little crystals up there at the top, is to do Arena. I really don't do it too much because I just don't like PvP in these type of games. I just don't. Right now, I'm having an okay time. My teams are fine enough, especially for a bronze rank. I think I can get higher if I wanted to. It's just that I'm lazy. But if anything, I think Arena is probably the best way to get Sky Stones. So if you really want to summon a lot, I think this is where you should be going to. And working on a PvP team. You even got an adventure mode. There are some cutscenes in the game which are fully voiced. Super awesome. Again, you have to check that out on your own. You've got pretty expansive maps. Obviously, some of it's locked off since you have to progress in the story. But overall, no gripes there. You even have these labyrinth-like areas, which I feel like if I jumped into one right now, it would probably take too long, and I don't want to run up my recording time. But trust me, they're really freaking cool. Other than that, I don't have too much else to say. Epic 7 is great. That's all you need to know. Epic 7 is freaking great. When you first start the game, they let you do a 10 summon and you can re-roll it. So you're like, I don't like this one, I'll try again. And they'll let you keep going. I forget the amount of times. If someone knows, leave it in the comments. But they'll let you keep going until you get a 5. Well, not until you get a 5-star, until you're satisfied with the 5-star that you get. I really didn't know what 5-star I wanted, so I stuck with Charlotte. I had gotten Chloe in one of the rerolls, but I was like, I don't know, do I want her? And you also get a free summon every single day. This is becoming more commonplace in games like this, which is good. So in conclusion, I suggest that you get Epic 7. I suggest wholeheartedly. This has a, I don't have like an Angry Joe badass seal of approval, but this gets a BlueRiser something approval. There you go. It'll get the looks good seal of approval. The game looks great, sounds great, plays great, feels great. All around, Epic 7 is great. So tell me if you're going to check it out. Oh, hey there. Dispatch mission. Right on time to interrupt me, huh? Anyway, tell me if you guys are going to check it out. Leave it in the comments below. Do you play it yourself? Leave it in the comments below. Do you have any tips for me? I've been playing for 3 months, but I feel like I haven't really learned anything. In fact, before we end this video, that is my biggest gripe. I just closed that on accident. My biggest gripe is that there is a slow burn to the game. A very slow burn. Powering up characters doesn't seem very quick. Maybe I'm missing some methods to it, but as far as I know, you go over here to battle, you go to the light spirit altar or fire spirit altar, these altars, and you get the runes to power up the characters after they hit a level number, right? So it's like 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? And that's really how you power up characters and their base skills. And then you go over here to hunt, and that's where you get items to also power up your characters as well. And then a lot of it is also based on gear, so you only get the best gear. I don't know how to get the best gear yet, to be honest. So maybe someone can help me out there. I don't know where I should be focusing my time to get the best gear. And now I'm done. Now I'm done, okay? Don't forget to check out the channel, check out the AppCast playlist. I think we've now passed 30 games I've played on this whole channel. Pretty impressive stuff here. And if there's ever a game you want me to check on the App Store itself, just leave it in the comments. I would love to know. I'd love to check it out. I'll never see you guys next time. Peace out.
Our goddamn, our school, our neighborhood, places to love. Can't find anything left of you.